and then all of a sudden I was driving and I got this panic attack out of nowhere. And you can't tell by looking at it that it's that crooked, but it's very crooked. See how horribly crooked it was? The RV was perfectly level this way. It's hard to see because it's tipped down or something. The level is right over there. I wanted to put the legs down, but Sal didn't want to. That's what we did the last time we were here a few years ago. We're heading out. It's still only 40. There's the KFC that Sal went to yesterday. We went to Walmart first, trying to get some dinner, but they didn't have the chicken. Their chicken is $7.97 for 8 pieces, but we ended up going there and it was smaller and more expensive, but we had to do what we had to do. I guess we'll start with the the cold, as we told you to wait and see how it turned out, and it wasn't bad sleeping at all. Everybody seemed fine. The cats seemed fine. Henry was snuggled between me and Sal, and Alexander and Seymour were snuggled up together. And I was perfectly warm. I even got a little too warm sometimes. What about you, Sal?
I was fine. Sleeping was fine under all those blankets. It was nice and toasty under there. I got cold once I had to get up to go outside, get ready to go outside, and I was in the kitchen area. I didn't want to go outside because it was a little too chilly, but once I was outside, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, we kept the door closed between the kitchen and the bedroom area, so the bedroom stayed reasonably a lot warmer. And the kitchen area we kept cool because we had to leave the fridge off because of being so crooked here. But yeah, once I got up, and Sal was filling the tires for like an hour and I was waiting for him and trying to get some stuff done, and it was so cold then. I'm ready to go and get to a warmer place.
It's a nice day. The sun is out. A little chilly still, but I think it's going to warm up a little bit.
Yep, and Sal's going to drive right now. He's got the rest of his coffee drink left, and I have some pop from Taco Bell. Oh, one other thing that happened was I was kind of sick yesterday. I was driving, and then I had I had a little bit of lunch. I had some leftovers from Taco Bell the day before. I had that, and then all of a sudden I was driving and I got this panic attack out of nowhere, and I don't know what happened. And then the night before I had an optical migraine. On our first night of these 3 days, I got an optical migraine, and it was like, I don't know, once in a while you can get confused with those, and I was like a little bit confused, and it was just kind of scary. And so then yesterday when I was driving and I got a panic attack, and then I was afraid of getting another optical migraine, and that's why Sal ended up driving through St. Louis because of that happening. And then I ended up getting sick to my stomach. I had a stomach ache and stuff, and so I don't know if it was something to do with the food or what happened, but I'm feeling better today. I had vinegar yesterday after I felt sick, and then I had vinegar again today, so I think that helped. I usually take vinegar if I feel sick to my stomach so that it takes care of whatever. We're starting our 3rd day of the 3 grueling days. We didn't plan it to be that way, but we were actually going to stay at that park yesterday. I wanted to go there so badly, and I'll link a video in the description so you can see what that park is like. It's really nice, and the people are really nice, and they actually had some peppers. She told me on the text that they had some peppers that we could have. There were peppers and there were hot peppers, and once I heard hot peppers, I was like, ooh, hot peppers. I wanted some, but obviously we didn't take them because we left, but but I really wanted to stay there. We're going to stay there for 2 days, and it would have been a nice little relaxing point and maybe walk around a little bit, but it didn't work out. Hopefully we can go there another time, though. It's just such a nice park. But today we're headed to our next destination. We have close to 200 miles, and I'm ready to go. What about you, Sal?
I'm ready to go too. I'm ready to get to the next spot. All right, I guess we should get going.
You boys is ready? See me out ready? See me out walked right into his carrier today. So nice. Yesterday too. Woohoo! Sonic! Hey, hey! Hello, Carol. Look at that beautiful view here. Wow. Yeah, Missouri is very beautiful. Just like Iowa. Maybe even more so. I never really realized it. We just left Rolla, Missouri, and we had to go through 2 roundabouts. And when we first got into Rolla, Missouri, our GPS told us to take the wrong exit on the first roundabout, and we ended up having to go on a little detour before we finally got back on track. And then just as we were getting back onto 44, that same roundabout, our GPS told us to take the wrong exit, but luckily the roundabout, that part of the roundabout to get back onto I-44 was clearly marked, so I was able to get us back on without a problem. But Sal wasn't too thrilled about the roundabout, were you, Sal?
I was not. I'm not really that crazy about roundabouts. I've never liked them, but that might be because we have a big rig.
Yeah, it's a little harder to go through a roundabout sometimes in a big rig, and I think because most roundabouts are new, they seem to be coming out more. They're a little confusing to try to get through. But I've heard that once you learn how to use them, they're actually a lot safer, and it makes sense. I looked it up, I did a little research, and it sounds like it's a lot safer than a traffic light. So I'm kind of open to learning more about them and to use them properly. Anything that can help make things safer is good to me. On this trip, which is almost 200 miles, we're going to stop and check out a Walmart that we want as a different option instead of the one in Rolla. This one's in St. Robert, so we're going to look at it. We thought about going there last night, but Sal figured we should just stay where we were. And then we're going to also check out a rest stop in Conway, or it's called Conway Rest Stop, and we want to see what that's like. We heard that they have some RV spots there, so we want to see what that's like and how that might be as a place to stop if we need to and stay overnight. We're checking it out. There's a fuel station here for $3.30, which is a nice price. There's some trucks over there, so we're going to see what it's like down there. And I'm checking how level it is. And it's actually not as bad as the last one. It's almost touching.
Wow.
Yeah, we could probably just use leveling blocks.
It is pretty good.
This one's level.
How can you... Where's the ball?
Right in the middle. It's much more crooked up over here, but it was better down there. And I'm thinking maybe over there it would be okay. And then possibly could even park right across there by that curb. That might be an option, and it's quieter here. You got the interstate right there, but we're far enough away here. So this could be an option for a potential Walmart to stay at overnight. We're getting some fuel here. It's kind of tight, but the price is good. It's only $3.30, which is nice. We look up our gas, the fuel stops on Gas Buddy, but a lot of them have looked pretty tight, so we've just gone to more expensive ones sometimes. But we got in here, so the verdict on the St. Robert, Missouri Walmart is we would come here maybe, and it's a good fuel stop too, potentially. Not great, it was a little tricky, but we got it. Look at pretty Missouri. To the Conway Rest Area. Apparently it's the Welcome Center, so we're gonna check it out. Missouri Welcome Center Rest Area. In the middle of the state, by the way. Where those trucks are parked. Truck parking, 800 feet. Truck parking. Probably could park in one, and the slides would be protected.
No truck parking.
So you could probably park along here. It would be okay. You park off to the right. Yeah, this is it. These are the RV spots. I think that could work. It looks like they have a bunch of RV parking spots along here, which is pretty nice actually. You can see they have some lines. There are trucks parked here, but the spots are nice and big, and if we park far enough to the right, we could probably open our slides without a problem. So this might be an option for overnighting in the future. It's far enough from the highway that you don't really hear it. Probably hear trucks driving by, I guess, at night, but... And I wonder if there's some RV spots over here. I'll go look. I think we've gone to the bathroom here before. It looks familiar to me. But there are some spots on this side too, but they seem more narrow. Although there is this lane here. Oh, they're under trees though. So I might not park here because of the trees. Let's see what this sign says. No truck parking. So it looks like RVs could park here. But I like the spots on the other side actually. The only thing is our bedroom would open onto this side. The RV parking is along here, and then there's a whole bunch of truck parking up here. Sal got out to check it out and see what his sons told him about it. So what did you think, Sal?
I think it would be fine. It seems like there's plenty of space for us to open our slides, and I think for a one-night rest, it would be pretty acceptable, and I think it would work pretty well.
Okay, great. The truck parking area is back there. It's quite huge actually. A lot of truck parking spots here. We're like right on that corner.
You're right, this does look familiar, hon.
Yeah, we were here once. We went to the bathroom. We might have even parked in one of those spots. I think we parked on the left, possibly.
Maybe.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-44 West.
That guy fishing?
Well, there you go. We have another potential place for us to park overnight.
There's a guy in front of us. I'm not sure you can see. He's directly in our lane, and he has hay. And he just dropped a bale of hay off his truck. Luckily, it was okay. You guys happy to be here? We're happy. We made it to the Downstream Casino, and where are we going to go now?
The buffet for dinner.
Sounds good to me. There's some buffalo down there, and there's even a little baby. I think. I would guess those are starlings migrating. Hopefully you can hear them. Hopefully you can see them. Gotta get close enough so you can see them. It's too cool to pass up. Wow. Look at them all, and more coming in. They're all roosting in these trees here. Wow. There must be thousands of them here. Hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of them. Good luck, guys. Safe travels. Through our 3 long travel days, and what do you think?
That was pretty grueling. Those 3 days were pretty grueling, and it was okay overall, I guess, but it was grueling.
We didn't plan to do it that way, but it worked out that way, and at least we've got all those miles done. But now I think we're just going to go to bed, hopefully get a peaceful night's sleep, and hopefully stay here for at least a day, another day after today. We got here kind of late today. I'm taking that 3rd blanket off the bed. Well, it's a 2nd blanket. Hope make it a little cooler. Although Sal could have slept with it, but he agreed to take it off.